Hey guys, it's Poochie. Today we're going to talk about the best pricing strategy on eBay in 2025. This is backed by data. It's not just opinion. And I think this is going to be going into 2026, also the best pricing strategy. So why are most sellers leaving money on the table? Well, because pricing strategy. The new pricing formula top sellers are using to win the algorithm. Well, let's talk about it. 2025 changed everything. If you've been selling on eBay for more than a few months, you already know that. Pricing feels different. Items that used to sell at certain price point now sit for weeks, while oddly priced listings you'd never expect are selling instantly or very quickly. It's not random. eBay's 2025 algorithm update quietly shifted how listings gain visibility, and pricing strategy is now one of the biggest ranking signals. The old compete to the bottom method is dead. Today's top sellers are using data-driven pricing models that raise visibility, shorten the time to sell the item, and also increase profit margins. So let's talk about the pricing method that is winning 2025, the psychology behind it, and a simple formula you can start using today. So part one, what eBay's 2025 data actually shows. Third-party research tools, Terapeak, eBay Seller Hub Insights, and marketplace analysts reveal three major pricing patterns across millions of eBay listings. So let's dig in. Items priced slightly above average convert better than the cheapest listings. Make sure you heard that right. If your item is priced slightly above average, it's going to convert better than the cheapest listings. Now, this means you don't want to price something like way above average, but across 28 categories, the listings with the highest visibility were priced 5 to 12% above the category median, not below it. Why? Well, let's dig into the facts. eBay's algorithm now assumes higher price equals potentially higher quality. Higher quality equals higher buyer satisfaction. Higher satisfaction equals fewer returns. Fewer returns equals less risk for eBay. And let's not be stupid here. If something sells for more on eBay, eBay makes more because they take a percentage of what we sell. So the algorithm often boosts fairly high prices over cheap ones. eBay would rather have you sell a $20 item than a $5 item. Rounded dollar pricing performs worse than small decimals. I mean, if you've been on eBay for a while, you should already know this. Listings price at clean numbers, $20, $30, $40, even convert noticeably lower. But listings price at value perception numbers, okay, like $19.79, $24.95, $49.88. Yeah, those sell 11 to 18% faster, according to several pricing data sets. Psychology plus algorithm preference equals win. Small, frequent price adjustments trigger the algorithm. In 2025, eBay is rewarding listing activity. If your listings stay the exact same for too long, impressions drop. Top sellers now adjust prices every 48 to 72 hours for new listings and every 5 to 7 days for older inventory. You don't need massive discounts. Even a $1 change refreshes the listing and signals active seller to the algorithm. You want eBay's algorithm, aka Cassini is what it's called, to think you are an active seller. It's the same now on Poshmark. The winning 2025 pricing formula. So based on current marketplace behavior, here's the pricing method outperforming every other strategy. The 2025 high anchor smart decimal algorithm pulse strategy. Here's the breakdown. Step one, set a high anchor price. This is psychology. List your item 15 to 25% higher than you actually want to earn. So if you want 40, list it at $49.88. We, on my eBay stores, have been doing this for years and years and years. Why it works. Anchoring influences buyer perception of value, makes offers feel more reasonable when you do this, improves placement in eBay's best match when priced above average, but not extremely above average. Uses smart decimal ending conversion boost, so avoid $49 even or $50 even. Use endings that convert highest in 2025 data. 0.88 for electronics, collectibles, and tools. 0.79 best for clothing, shoes, and accessories. 0.95 is universal retail perception. Those specific endings outperform even the classic 99 cents. Step 3, apply the algorithm pulse micro price changes. Every few days, drop the price by $1 or $2. Change the shipping by 50 cents. Toggle send offers automatically. Update the title spacing. Add item specifics. These refresh signals spice impressions and push you back into buyer search results. Final price adjustment. So sell-through optimization. After 10 to 14 days, drop your target price from, let's say, $49.88 to $42.79. This is the true selling range. And because you anchored high, remember we started it a little high, buyers feel like they're getting a deal. Offers become more reasonable. Your listing now has built up impressions. It's the perfect mix of psychology plus algorithm momentum. Why this strategy works better than old models. Okay, your old method is your pricing at the lowest comp. So if the lowest comp on this Ralph Lauren sweater is $20, you're going to price it at $20. Okay. Slows your sell-through rate when you do this, flags your listing as low value, buries you under promoted listings. The old method pricing at exact comps, it makes you blend into the noise. So if you're not pricing this sweater at $20, everybody else has it priced at 28. So you're going to price it at 28. Makes you blend into the noise. If you do that, your offers become more scarce and buyers skip because nothing stands out. So the 2025 method, start high and then adjust small, make your price smaller, and then drop strategically. This creates algorithm activity, buyer urgency, stronger offers, fewer lowball messages, higher profit per item. It's the only method that aligns with both buyer psychology and eBay's updated best match behavior. Real example from a top seller. Okay, we're going to get into a real example right here. The item is a vintage Carhartt jacket. The average sold price is $68. So here is your 2025 winning strategy. So the average sold price is $68. You're going to list it at $84.88. Okay? Adjust the price by $1 every 48 hours. I know this is a lot of work, but to get sales, sometimes you have to work hard. At day 12, drop it to $72.79. Now remember, the average sold price is $68. So the result was 1,243 impressions, 14 watchers, and it sold for $72.79, which is 14% above the category median, right? Same jacket listed at $64.99 for another seller, by another seller, took 31 days to sell, okay? So that is proof of how to do it. Pro tips for even better results. Okay. Turn offers on. Always turn offers on. Always. Or some people say always. Listings with accepted offers or accept offers enabled get 32% more impressions in 2025. Okay. Did you hear that? Listings where you enable accept offers get 32% more impressions in 2025. Price slightly higher on weekends. Buyer intent spikes Saturday and Sunday. This is when higher pricing performs best. Use promoted listings only after your anchor period. So don't promote during the first 3 days. Let the anchor price run organically. Remember the anchor price we talked about on the Carhartt jacket? So the average sold price was $68, but we listed it at 84.88. Okay. Day 12, we listed it at 72.79. We dropped it. Okay. So remember that anchor price. Don't promote your listing during the first 3 days. Let the anchor price run organically, then promote at 2 to 4% once you drop to your real price. Okay. And finally, this is the final takeaway. The number one pricing secret on eBay in 2025 is this. Visibility matters more than price, and strategic pricing creates visibility. Okay? Remember, let me say that again. You can price something on eBay however you want. If you price it too high, it's gonna not be seen. It's not gonna sell. If you price it a little bit higher, visibility matters more than price, and strategic pricing creates visibility. So if you're pricing strategically, that's going to create your visibility. That's how you get more sales on eBay. Stop racing to the bottom. Stop matching the comps exactly. Stop letting your listings go stale. That's so important. Stop letting your listings go stale. High anchor price, small decimal, micro adjustments, strategic drop. That's the formula that's beating the algorithm and boosting profits for 2025. So try this stuff and let me know how it goes. If you have any suggestions or opinions even, you can leave those in the comments below. I love to hear other people's opinions on this. In the meantime, remember to buy low, sell high, and like I said, list a little higher because that triggers the algorithm. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember to like the video because it helps the channel, and God knows we need all the help we can get over here. And also click that bell button because then you are notified whenever we have important, new, groundbreaking videos such as this one. Again, I'm Poochie. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later, guys.